I don't know if you can see my face right now, but I just read this comment on Pearl Jam's. Anyway, so this song on YouTube, NPE Nick 66. I'm shouting you out. You got me, man. 66 replies, 817 likes. My wife of 20 years passed away January 5th, 2024. She said she was feeling a little tired and was going to nap in her recliner a bit. She had her cat Mandu in her lap and her dog Tyson at her feet. She was 52. This song has been looping through my head for the last 9 days. It's the part where he says he has to be good so he can see her again that gets me. She was such a gentle soul that there's no doubt where her soul went. So I guess I have to work to be good. Oh man, it's like, it just really gets me, man. Oh, like, I hit the like, but like I put a heart for sure in this one, man. You got me on that one, and like maybe more so, like I just finished doing Imogen Heap, and I said in the song, like, maybe I would like to hear this at my funeral. It's so beautiful. And so Pearl Jam undoubtedly has been a major influence in my life musically. I get into arguments with people. I say that, Eddie Vedder's voice is the best. I have a friend here in the city, the big city of Edmonton, and he's like, no, Chris Cornell is the best singer. And through it, I thought about, well, what about Lane Staley? Lane Staley and Chris Cornell are not with us anymore, so look them up. I encourage you to look up Lane Staley, Chris Cornell, and Eddie Vedder. If you grew up in the '90s listening to the grunge of music, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Pearl Jam's music for me has always been something that touched me. And so I decided that I was going to do a Pearl Jam song. I'm searching for music to do for Case of the Mondays. Is this the song that you're going to hear on Case of the Mondays? Maybe. I don't know until I finish, because this one is another heartfelt song. And so this is Jeff's Junction. And on Jeff's Junction, we look at music. This could very well be the next one you hear. I'm recording it because, well, I love Pearl Jam. And it came up. Because on Imogen Heap, they said it's from the soundtrack The Last Kiss. And I searched Last Kiss, and this came up, and I was like, oh, Pearl Jam. Oh, I need to showcase some Pearl Jam on my channel. It's my channel. I can do what I want, so I'm doing it. Let's get right into this one. Not a song for Case of the Mondays. I reserve Case of the Mondays for upbeat, get you moving, happy, get you out of those Monday blues. He's like, this is a really beautiful song. Okay, I'm gonna get right back into it, but this is a super beautiful song. And whenever I hear it on the radio, I'm always just like, I love it so much. But like, it is, yeah. He's talking about his girl's gone.
We were out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There in the road, straight ahead, a car was stalled, the engine was dead. I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. I'll never forget can see my baby when I leave this one.
I'm going to tell you something, okay? If you watch my channel, if you're watching this right now, you know that I'm not one to listen for lyrics, okay? I listen for the sound of the music. That's what hits me, okay? And I'm not saying that I don't hear his voice. His voice is just another instrument. When I listen to music, you've got the guitar, the drums, whatever's going on, the bass, and the voice. Combined, it makes a sound that resonates in my body, okay? I never listen to the lyrics. But since doing this channel, I've been encouraged to listen to the lyrics so that I can reflect on them. And I'll tell you what, I am hearing the lyrics in this one, and I used to want to sing along to this song, but oh my God, like he's talking about his baby in a car crash, and she's gone. How could like what a new I'm taken back. A song now that is gonna have such a deep meaning for me forever. I'm always gonna remember, like, this is that sad song of the car crash, but he makes it, like Eddie Vedder makes this song so beautiful. Like, how do you do that? How do you, like, I can't, like, look at my face, I'm flushed. I cannot even.
When I was
Oh my God, I'm telling you, I've never heard this song like the way I just heard it now, ever in my life. I never knew that's what it was about. And like, I'm 46 years old, okay? I say this a lot just to give you guys perspective, context of who I am in my life. And ever since I was so young, I used to go see my my uncle in Cleveland, and he always had a pack of gum in his pocket. It was like his thing. I'd always walk up and he'd pull out a stick of gum for me, and I'm sure he did that with all of his nephews, you know, and maybe even his kids. It was this thing I remember about him. You know, I remember him being so tall and always had a stick of gum. And anyway, he passed away really young. You know, I've always known my cousins to have a mom, and their dad was never around. He had passed away so young, and I was really young. That was a long time ago. My memory of him is just standing in his dining room, and he hasn't even reached for the gum yet. Just standing there, and me looking up to him, just waiting for this, this treat, you know, and it's just the fondest memory I have of him. And anyway, so uh, um, it's like that was the start, it seems, of like this life of losing people. And it's been so many people. I have a really, really big family, and you know, you have so many people in your life, you're gonna lose people, right? And I just lost so many people in my life, and some days it's just so hard, you know, just to think of all this loss. Oh, it's so hard. And this song has just brought a lot of that up on me. Oh my goodness. So much. You know, and then I found substance abuse, and then I found recovery, and so I'm living a really, really wonderful life today, but not everybody is so fortunate to find recovery and have it change their life. And I've lost so many friends that have fallen to that disease of addiction, and I just my sponsor in my program says that he says this. He says, "I promise you pain in loving someone. I promise that you will experience pain in love. And you may have the best, most perfect relationship, but there will be loss. One of you will go, and there will be pain that was felt in that love, and it will be horrible. It'll be immense and intense, and it'll be hard to live through. But I encourage you to love. I encourage you to seek that love, because it's worth it. It's worth that pain." And it's like, how true is that? How much can you lose? And it was better to have loved and to lost than to have never loved at all. To that one image of my uncle, like standing so tall, like he is this tall to me. I had to look up so high to him. And I just have that image of him in my face, just burned in my face. You know, looking down at me, knowing that I'm waiting for that stick of gum. I honestly never expected this when I started this. Wow. Sunday morning for me right now. This is Sunday morning. And I'm like, my sponsor says, this is how you experience grief. This is how Jeff experiences grief. He gets sweaty in the armpits. He gets maybe watery eyes. He gets uncomfortable in his skin. He wants to run. He wants to just end it now and run away from this. He gets shaky in his voice. I don't like these feelings. But he says I get nasally. He says when you experience loss or grief, I encourage you to honor Jeff as a person and allow him to have those feelings. I encourage you to honor yourself and to allow those feelings to come in, to live, and then to die naturally. Don't run. It's to say that if you run from these feelings, it's to say that somehow Jeff is broken and he shouldn't feel this way. But these feelings are natural. I didn't ask for them to come here. I don't like them. I didn't ask for this. And so then, this is how Jeff feels. So honor your feelings, Jeff. Honor yourself. Like this is you. This is who you are. So honor yourself. And so I sit in my feelings more often now. And I wanted to just end this video because you guys are watching me in these feelings, and I want to go blow my nose, and I want to just gather myself so I can go on to the next video. And no, he encourages me to kind of sit through this and to feel it, so that next time this happens, you're better equipped to handle your own feelings. I shouldn't be afraid of my feelings. Sometimes you just need a good cry, I think. Thank you. If you're watching this, thank you for sitting here with me in this. This is going to be weird, but like NPE Nick 66 did, maybe drop a comment below and share a memory with me, with us. Share a memory with us of a loved one, like I just did. Maybe share a warm feeling of someone that's, not here. Share it with us. Share. Let us use this as an opportunity to be connected, to unify in a time that maybe is hard for us. A flash of all these people that I've loved and lost: neighbor, friend, colleague, co-worker, family, mother, son. So many may have lost, and so yeah, just know that you're not alone. You don't have to do this alone. Together we can. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Jeff's Junction. Many blessings to you today.